The boss only called the team together for a meeting over the weekend, and somehow ended up swallowed whole by a whale. Everyone at the meeting was completely stunned. For a moment, they did not know whether to feel happy or sad. But the only thing they could do right now was call the emergency services for help. Luckily, the whale that swallowed him was a humpback whale, which is a filter-feeding mammal. It has no teeth, and its throat is extremely narrow. There is no way it can actually swallow a human, so it could only hold the boss inside its mouth. Fortunately, the boss had brought a satellite phone with him. When he went out on the ocean for fun, the firefighters were able to use the phone to stay in constant contact with him. But to be honest, there was not much the fire department could actually do. At best, they could only calm him down and slow his breathing. To help him conserve oxygen, they used the phone signal to locate the whale. But the real problem was how to get the man out. One team member said he had watched a documentary about whales. After humpback whales surface, they often spit out food they cannot digest. And after each breath, they can stay underwater for at least 45 minutes. But given the boss' current condition, even 10 minutes would be extremely difficult. The only option now was to force the humpback whale to surface. That sounds simple, and in practice it was not too hard either. The squad leader came up with an idea. Whales are extremely sensitive to sound, so they might be able to use noise to force it to surface. As for how to send the noise underwater, he already had a plan. First, they found a traffic cone used for parking and placed it over a police siren. Then they connected it to a loudspeaker with a valve and attached a long fire hose. Finally, they turned on the siren, sending a 120 decibel alarm straight to the ocean floor. One of the team members looked confused. He had also watched whale documentaries, but none of them mentioned a method like this.
Documentary. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home.
At the squad leader command, one firefighter turned on the siren. The massive noise quickly reached the whale ears, but the boss' condition was getting worse. As the oxygen slowly ran out, he slipped into a semi-unconscious state. Luckily, the plan did have some effect. Disturbed by the noise, the humpback whale surfaced and spat out the foreign object in its mouth. One firefighter immediately jumped into the water. Whether the man was an ordinary civilian or a billionaire, he would not hesitate for even a second. After performing CPR, the boss was successfully brought back. The employees waiting in the conference room finally breathed a sigh of relief. It seemed they did not need to worry about the company collapsing for now. To thank the fire department, the boss decided to give them one of his company travel packages and send the team to space for 2 days. Although the offer was ultimately declined, what no one expected was that they would soon have a chance to use it anyway.